Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Burnt Church. I hope everybody's been having a good day today. I'm trying to shell some corn here. This old sheller's not working too well. I guess I'll be looking for another one at the flea market here pretty soon. I've adjusted on it every which way I can. I've even got a little screwdriver sticking down in this spot over here. It just won't pull them down in there right. I've got quite a bit shelled here. I've got way more than enough to make some bread with. I was needing a little bit of feed to feed the chickens. I'd run out today. I've got to go to town and buy them some more scratch. And I was needing a little of this to go with what I had. I'm going to run another one or two here and here, and we'll move up here. I'll show you how I'm going to grind it. Gets hung. It pulls it down in there a little piece and it gets hung. I don't know, I guess it's just wore out. It's got a lot of slack in it, different places. This was our corn that we raised back here behind the house this year. It's a trucker's favorite. Anybody got any suggestions on how to fix this, put it in the comments below, because I'm about ready to throw it away. Like I said, I've tightened this spring. I've tightened it up real tight and gradually turned it and loosened it as I was doing it. Nothing seems to help. I'll run one more here. That's how it's supposed to work. It's supposed to pull the cob all the way through and then bring it back up here to you. I don't know, I've just about give up on it though. Most of the time I can tinker with things and get them fixed, but this one here's about got me today. We'll move up here to the table and I'll show you how I'm going to clean this. And then we'll grind a little of it for the chickens. This is just for chicken feed, so I really wouldn't have to worry too much about cleaning it, but I'm going to show you how I do when I'm going to make bread out of it. This here is going to be for the chickens. I hope y'all can see how I'm making a mess on the table. That's how I do it when I'm going to grind it for meal. I just do that several times and let it blow it off, and that's it. Ain't a lot of trouble as long as you've got this fan. If not, you have to catch a windy day and go outside and do it. I got a mess clean up now. We've been in a mess today. We've been forming a ramp for a man's shop. He's building him a shop. He wants us to form a ramp where he can drive his truck and stuff up in it. Wasn't that hard of a job, but it was in red clay and all this rain we've been having. It was awful. I done a little video of them slinging the gravel with that gravel truck. I don't know what you call that truck. I call it a gravel shooter, but I don't know what it's called. If anybody knows, put it in the comments below. It's a short video that I have of it. I usually have a bowl down here to catch it, but I thought since I was videoing it, I'd do it in this plate where y'all could see it better. That's just a little bit too fine for chicken feed. We'll loosen it up a little bit here and see what it does. I had never used this one much. I just bought it a year or so ago. One of the ears have broke on it. This one here, I've got an extra washer on it holding it together. come that way in the mail. That's still just a little finer than I want it. There, I believe that's going to be more like what I'm looking for right there. I'm losing a lot. Usually have a bigger bowl under here that catches it and does a little better than this plate, but that's getting it done. I wasn't needing much to go with the chickens, just a little bit. I try to give my chickens about 1/4 pound or so each chicken. So if I got 4 chickens, that'd be 1 pound of food a day. If I give them 1/4 pound of scratch, I usually throw in a little bit of like a protein pellet or something too with it. They get a lot of table scraps. A chicken, in my opinion, is just about as good as anything to eat table scraps. There's not much that comes out of the kitchen that they won't eat. And if you give them a bunch of table scraps, they'll leave this corn laying on the ground. They don't want it. They would like rather have the table scrap. This ain't too hard to turn. I've seen some people put a pulley on here and a belt and hook it to a motor on these before. That may be an idea. I may have to try that out. Hook it to the mule. Jack the mule up and put a belt around the back wheel. I about made a mess then. I'm about to get to the bottom. I can see it down there now. Well, that's about it. That there made a pretty good bit. I still got quite a bit of corn left here, and I got a bunch left over there in the box. I got this book I was wanting to show you. Y'all ever seen the book of useless information? It's pretty neat. I don't know if all of it's true in here still. I read something here a while back in it that I don't think is true no more. I can't remember what it was, but I'll see if I can find something in here right now to read you, to give you an example for what's in here. Around the House is the name of this section. And it's talking about deuces are wild. Each king in a deck of playing cards represents a great king from history. Spades is King David. Clubs, Alexander the Great. Hearts is Charlemagne. And diamonds, Julius Caesar. I didn't know that about playing cards. It says here, each of the suits in a deck of cards represents the 4 major pillars of the economy in the Middle Ages. Hearts represents the church, spades represents the military, clubs represented agriculture, and diamonds represented the merchant class. Playing cards became the first paper currency of Canada in 1685, when the French governor used them to pay off some war debts. He just paid him with some cards. Playing cards in India are round. The 9 of hearts playing card is considered the symbol of love. If y'all like that, let me know and I'll read some more out of it next time. I thank y'all for watching. I pray God blesses you, and I'll see you in the next one.